Welcome to Knapsacks on Our Backs, a quick look around the Viatorian news of the province this week. I'm Associate Dan Masterton. It's March 21st, 2025. Let's get on the way. This week's feature story celebrated the committed vocations of Viatorian Youth Congress alumni. Did you know 6 Viatorian associates, 1 diocesan priest, and 1 religious brother can all trace their formation and discernment back to VYC? Father Jared Rudnicki, a priest of the Diocese of Joliet, grew up at Maternity BVM in Bourbonnais and credits his vocation in part to his pastor, the late Father Richard Pagini. Father Jared said, "One of the most important things I carried away from VYC was learning how to pray. Lectio Divina has been a part of my life since high school thanks to VYC, and I still use it to prepare homilies." Brother Tyler Harris, a Franciscan friar, said, "Adored and loved be Jesus remains a fixture in my identity as a Catholic to this day. The Viatorian experience taught me the life of faith is always oriented toward growing in relationship with Jesus. We cultivate that relationship by learning to adore and love him in the faces of those considered of little importance by the rest of society." Tommy Gugino, a Viatorian associate, said, "VYC helped me see association as a real possibility for myself. Associates Karen Cutler and Kim Martinez encouraged me to explore association, urged me to apply, and continue to guide and encourage me today. Their belief in me reinforced my own sense of calling to the Viatorian community." Read more about all 8 of these exemplary young adults at Viatorians.com. And remember, teens can register for VYC 2025 now with their local youth or campus minister. And young adults can apply to lead VYC 2025 online now by visiting bit.ly/all capital VYCYAL25 and submitting by April 11th. Elsewhere around the province, Father John Eustice, who serves St. Viator High School as chaplain, joined the Querbes Scholars and Mr. Paolelli on a pilgrimage to the Shrine of Christ's Passion in St. John, Indiana, where 40 life-sized bronze sculptures line an immersive path where pilgrims can walk the way of the cross. Father Eustice helps students enter together into this Lenten devotion. Meanwhile, at St. Viator Catholic Community in Las Vegas, Viator Youth Ministry led a Stations of the Cross service for the parish community, and Cristo Rey St. Viator organized a mass for the crowds in town for the West Coast Conference basketball tournament. Mrs. Ronaldo and Mr. Van Hullebeck joined CRSV students in hosting and serving at the mass, which also raised money in support of the school and its mission. Shout out to all of our young liturgical leaders. In Bourbonnais, candidates at Maternity BVM received the Sacrament of Confirmation, and Father Giovanni Orduz, back from his ordination in Colombia, was among the Viatorians taking part in the celebration. Pictured here is coordinator of Viatorian Youth Ministry Amanda Fierce's son, Wes, on his big day. Congratulations to our fully initiated Catholic youth. Finally, Father Corey Brost took part in a book talk webinar on Kids in Cages, a book compiled last year on the crisis for youth and immigration. Father Corey and Brother Michael Gosch co-authored a chapter on Viator House and the alternative to detention that this ministry offers. Father Corey said, "Through Viator House, these young men can reclaim their humanity. They can spend some years with us, receiving service from case managers who help them identify goals and access services they need to then thrive." All for now. Until next time, Venerable Louis Querbes, inspire us. St. Viator, pray for us. Adored and loved be Jesus.